country music right here in the Beehive State, Utah, having a moment when it comes to incredible singers and songwriters.
And we've got one of them, local award-winning country singer Cole Hartley, here to share more about his career and upcoming projects and events. Welcome. Well, I was going to say welcome back.
Well, because I feel like I know Cole, but he's not sang on our show before.
No,
it's the first time.
So this is the first time, but I also love you are an Alpine native, and you still are.
I do. I still live there.
So you haven't decided to go to Nashville just yet?
So I'm out in Nashville all the time, about probably 2 or 3 times a year, maybe even more. But I've got a pretty good thing going out here in Utah, playing the county fairs and the state fair and stuff, and just kind of have a market for it here. And so figured, don't fix it if it ain't broke, right?
Yeah.
So age 6, you get your guitar.
Correct.
High school, you start writing songs.
Correct.
Then you go camping with a buddy. And what happens next?
So my buddy McKay and I went camping, must have been tail end of 2019, and I played him a song that I wrote called Country Sound, and he was like, hey, how come you haven't recorded this? And I was like, I didn't realize that was an option. I thought you had to be like some big hot shot to go record and make music and stuff, which isn't the case. You just got to pay a guy. And so kind of found a studio out in Spanish Fork and kind of climbed my way to Nashville from there.
Wow. Okay, so tell us your journey right now. You are dropping music, you already have, and tell us about this latest album.
So this latest album is one of my favorite projects that I've ever worked on. It's called Breaking Horses. It's a 10-song album. I recorded it out in Nashville with a producer named Max Gabriel, and I've been working on it for about the last 3 years. So the first song that I wrote on that album was back in 2021, and just kind of kept writing up until last year when I was able to go to Nashville and get the rest of it recorded.
It just came out in April, so everybody, you can find it anywhere. Go listen to Cole. Here's what I love about you. You're just a nice guy. We did the Mascot Miracles Foundation event together. You sang to raise money for the kids.
I did.
And you're taking pictures with all of them. Do you do a lot of charity events?
I do, actually. I was in San Francisco this last week playing at a children's hospital, and so I like doing stuff like that.
It's just so interesting to meet someone who is living their purpose and you just fell into it. What do you think you would be doing if you weren't doing country music?
You know, it's funny. Luke Combs actually has a song. Speaking of the concert, I was actually there the other night. He's got a song called Doing This, where he gets asked in an interview, what would you do if you weren't doing this? And the answer is nothing. This is what I'd be doing. Even if it wasn't working.
We discussed that all weekend after that song. Like, what would you be doing if you weren't doing this? You were down in the pit. I was up high. I was up high. I could see you down there right in the front with Luke Combs. What is it about country music right now, Cole, that resonates with so many people?
Well, we were talking earlier. I think it has to do with the storytelling aspect of country music. Like, a lot of music out there nowadays, it's catchy, but it doesn't really convey a story other than country music. And so the thing I love about it is you're able to convey these huge stories, whether they're true or not. You're able to kind of be an author in your own way and kind of tell these stories through music. And I think that catches the eye of the audience.
And then what has the response been, not just nationally, but here in your hometown?
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. We've played Alpine Days the last 3 years in a row and headlined it a couple times, and it's just been awesome to see the whole town show up and everybody know all the songs and stuff.
Better support you.
I know. Come on,
guys. This is your person. Alpine, what do you write about? Where do you get your inspiration for writing songs?
All over the place. Like, it really, really varies on the song. Sometimes it's experiences that I've had. It could be experiences that my friends have had, or just stories I've heard, or even just making it up on the spot. But just kind of depends on the song.
Cole, what are your aspirations? Are you enjoying the ride, or are you thinking, I want to go to Nashville, this is it, like I'm on that trajectory?
I think to a degree I am on that trajectory. I think they call Nashville a 10-year town. They say it takes 10 years to really make any kind of impact in country music. But I feel like here in Utah over the last 4 or 5 years I've been able to make quite a big move compared to some of the guys that moved to Nashville at the start of their career. And a lot of them unfortunately end up washing out because the music industry is a tough industry. But I think over the course of the next 5-10 years, I could end up seeing myself where I want to be.
What did you say? You said it's like climbing Everest with no climbing gear to get into country music. That's what it's like. So you love Luke Combs.
I do.
Who have you opened for? Who's your inspiration? What sound do you like?
I've opened for actually quite a decent resume. We played with Lee Brice last year at the State Fair. Super, super cool guy. We played with Diamond Rio last year, Joe Nichols, pop country artist Fillmore, I did a private event for the governor last year with Brad Paisley, which was super cool. And then some of my biggest inspirations are probably Cody Johnson, Eric Church, George Strait, guys like that.
I like everything you're saying. I just think your sound is so unique. ColeHartleyOfficial.com. That will direct you to that new album that just came out 2 months ago. And he's not going anywhere. We're keeping him right here when GT returns, debuting his newest song, Breaking Horses, right here on the show. So stick around on a Monday, everybody. We'll be back after this, y'all.